Hello, I'm learning to do crossword puzzles. Today is Thursday, September 25th. Let's play. One-time capital of the Mughal Empire. I have no idea. Dad on Family Guy. Peter. Peter Griffin. All right, Apple Shop. Like, are we talking about Apple, the company, like the Genius Bar stuff? Or are we talking about a place that sells apples, like a grocery store or a farmer's market? But I don't know what starts with a P, so I'm a little out of ideas. Spell out. Replace the sod of. Programs in advance. It probably ends in S, because programs. Pastor's concerns. Also probably ends in S. Could they be tricky here and be picking a different dad on Family Guy? There's plenty of dads. I mean, the main dad is Peter, but there's plenty of dads on that show. There's even his dad. I don't remember his dad's name. Nigel or something. I'm going to keep Peter in until proven otherwise. Word after long or before paper. Word after long or before paper. So long something blank something paper. I don't know. 4 letters. Film unit. A cell? No, not a cell. Film unit. A scene. A... Act? No. Pardon me in Padua? I don't know what Padua is. I assume it's a language of some kind. Home of minor league baseball Seawolves, more than 350 miles from the ocean. I have no idea. Airline known for tight security. There's an airline that's known for tight security. El Al, probably. Israeli airline. Blast loudly. Blast loudly. Anaheim ball players. It's the Anaheim Angels, right? I'm not sure. String of wins or losses. Streak. Thursdays can have rebuses. None of these are fitting. But do we have... Okay, I need to find if we have a clue that tells us about our theme anywhere. Usually there is on Thursdays. Okay, what each down answer needs from its clue in order to make sense. So every single down answer is missing a letter. Wonderful. Well, this is an S, or missing more than one letter, maybe. So this is streak and angels. So streak and angels. Let me get some scratch space over here. Here, streak and angels. Same length. What do they have in common that they could be missing? We know it's not the A or the LS here. And this is probably a K then. So it's not the AK or the LS. So I need to be missing 2 letters, but what's in common? They don't have a letter in common. Ball pairs, angels. Well, it's got to be a word anyway. They have the E in common, so maybe they're missing the E. What's this down clue? Let me look at the down. What each down answer needs from its clue in order to make sense. And it's very long. Streak, angels. All right, we're going to have to collect more evidence here before I can fill what these are. If I could get more crosses, that would certainly help. So I guess I have to stop checking the downs until see how many crosses I can get, which is not my normal way of solving, but I think I have to in this puzzle until I figure out the theme. Continental Products. Probably ends in S. I don't know what else that means. Disney character who asks, have you ever met a shark? Is that Dory? Possibility. Oh, I can't look at the downs. Illegally siphon funds. Skim from the top. Or skim. It's skim something. Skim the top. Skim the books. I don't know what phrase they want there. Grand ol'. I don't know. Subjects studied with the help of telescopes. And it's going to be... abbreviated. Well, usually that's going to be astronomy. So is it astro? Well, that doesn't work. Strawn. I'm studying stro. I'm studying, astronomy. But the cool kids call it stro. I want this to be an S because of the plural, programs in advance. But I don't know. The downs are not trustworthy. Okay, I don't know how astronomy fits in here. I don't know how it's the best I've got best I had was astro, but that doesn't fit. Shoot. Okay, I don't know then. Property owner subject to a legal claim. I wonder if there's just a bunch of rebuses on the downs. No, but LL and skim that works, so there wouldn't be rebuses. Property owner subject to a legal claim. I don't know what that means. Law derived from the Quran. Shoot, what do they call that? Sharia? Okay. I'm so used to checking downs. Not interested. No thanks. Snitch. To rat, maybe? Savannah antelope. The ibex? No. What is it called? I can't remember. Common street name. Oak, elm, Maine. I mean, I'm thinking of 3-letter ones though. It's probably oak or elm or something like that. Quivers might end in S. It's a long enough clue that it could be 2 words with an S somewhere in the middle. Can I figure out these? Strains, partner, freeze, something, enter into a plot. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should look at these anyway, because if I can figure out what's missing, sees red. That means you're angry, you're raging. Possibility. Stop slouching. Oh. Shoe polish brand. Determined. I can't even I normally put an ED here. Maybe I can, but it could be missing some letters. So, this is tough without being able to do the downs. Savannah antelope. Common street name. Quivers. Android alternative. iOS. Keep pointing to the downs. Some necklines. Like there's the V-neck. There's plunging necklines and dresses. I don't know what they want here. I'm here to help. Look greedily. Gaze? That doesn't really mean greedily though. Livestock identifiers, like some kind of tag. There's there's the what do you call that? The branding? Brands. I mean, it probably ends in S. Does this make sense to end in S? Strains, partner? I don't know. What goes with strain? It usually means there's a phrase with strain involved in it. So strain and something or something and strain. Strain and I don't know what it is. Bit of fraternity party headgear. Fraternity. Do they mean when they do the toga parties? Would they wear a wreath or something? I have no idea. Actress Gar, I don't know. Final stroke of most rounds. Rounds of what? Swimming or golf? A putt, maybe? What each down answer needs from its clue. Yeah, I wish I knew. Big name in laptops, probably Acer or Asus. I can't even check with the downs. Incubator occupant in a neonatal unit. That's a baby. That's a preemie. Normally I just fill baby, but it says all of the downs need something to make sense. Crucial difficulty to get through. Storage item on some ocean voyages. You know, the one thing that ocean voyages sometimes store. Hors d'Ivoire. Is that Hors d'Ivoire, right? Servers, maybe? Maybe. I'm going to pencil the Sir. It's probably Asus or Acer. Only president not born in the continental U.S. That's Obama. He was born in Hawaii. Show that you think something is important. Neophyte. I need like an easy down. Shipwreck locales often. At the bottom of the sea. A reef. I don't know. Headgear for a bicyclist. That's a helmet. So, obviously, helmet doesn't fit. I need to write it out so I can see what we're missing. So the M is like really early. So I think we're missing the letters before the M. So we'll write out the ET. But it always has to be a valid word anyway. But like after the M, we don't have more letters. So we need to do the ET. So what? It's either HMET, MET, or LMET, or I don't understand the downs at all, which is quite possible. So far the S's have kind of worked out though. I can't even think of any word that ends in a four-letter word that ends in MET. You see what I'm trying to do, right? Like they don't make crosswords with nonsense words, even if there's a theme that the clue doesn't match it unless you use the theme. But it still needs to be a valid word, and I can't think of a word that ends in MET, or even like a two-word phrase. So I'm not going to fill that, but I guess I'll pencil the ET there. See if that helps at all. I'll handle that. Let's see, the Chicago Bulls had a pair of them in 1990s. Superstar or something. Probably ends in S. Probably not Superstar. All right, because the P's in the wrong spot. I'll handle that. Beginning of every Washington State zip code. Probably a 9. Same with California. Steakhouse choice. Like a steak? Obviously, it's not steak because it's in the clue, but that would be my choice at a steakhouse. Oh, like what side you want? Sides? Would they pluralize it? It could be sides. But that would work with Met as well. Like John Lennon on a 1981 Rolling Stone cover. I have no idea. A nude, maybe? Was he naked? Disapproving sounds. Tisks. That's usually what that is. I hope they chose to make the crosses a little easier so you could get help with the downs. Celebratory events. Parties. I don't know. Tore. Ripped. Okay. Let's see if there's any downs that I can just like compare what the answers are. Blast loudly. Anaheim ball players, I think, has to be Angels. Can I get any of these acrosses to help? If I can get a full down filled out, that would be extremely helpful. One-time capital. You know what? I'm going to do my lookup pass now then and see if that helps me figure out the theme. I mean, of course, I could read the article and it'll tell me the theme, but I'm hoping that I can figure it out. Mughal Empire capital. Agra. Okay, and then film unit. Okay, so this is, we're missing the start then. That's all it is. Then this has to be Elmet. So we're just missing the first two letters. Studs. Film unit. EE. So what was the, yeah, this was the other one I knew. All right, well, we'll go through the nouns. Now I know I'm just missing the first two letters. Studs. So might end in S. It's so hard without the first letter. I so depend on having the first letter. Apple shop. Genius bar doesn't have a P in it. But would it fit? GE. It doesn't fit. All right. Spell out. Replace the sod of. Is it re something or we're missing the re? I don't know. Programs in advance. Records. Doesn't fit. Programs in advance. Pastor's concerns. Possibility. Standard music equipment. Scratch and save. Some kind of like lottery thing for savings? I don't know what that is. Carved part of a piece of jewelry. Terrible storm. Seas red. So a hurricane is a terrible storm, but that doesn't work. Seas red. Rages. This is too hard. Replace on the mound. Traveler's aid. I'm gonna double check that it is. We're just missing the first letters, first two letters. So we're gonna read this article here. Some of you thought that today's puzzle had a rebus element. Rebuses are common on Thursdays. Usually recognize them when I find myself cursing at the grid because I can't fill anything in. Not the case today. The rebus, not the cussing. I couldn't fill most of the puzzle in because none of the down entries work with our clues. Don't panic though, everything will make sense eventually. If you haven't finished solving yet and you've come here for help, do yourself a big favor and study the revealer clue of 52 across. What each down answer needs. So is it, how do we fill that out? First two letters. Okay. Incubator unit, infant. Crucial difficulty to get through. Crisis. So this is ASIS. Some kind of trunk. Storage item on some ocean voyages. Trunk. Oh, not an item that's in storage. It's an item that provides storage. Actress Gar. I can look up Gar. Actress Terry Gar. Stops off. Start. So art. This is crazy. Neophyte. I'm guessing this isn't sides. Shipwreck locales often. Neophyte. Show that you think something isn't important. Beat in competition. Step with confidence. Stop slouching. Shipping weight units. Tons. What are those called? It's a specific kind of ton. Kind of ton used in shipping. Shipping ton. Tonnage. Freight, shipping ton, freight ton, metric ton, ocean ton. I don't know. Stop slouching. Okay, I don't know. Studs. Maybe wall something? Film unit. Blast loudly. Blare and a reel, and it's studs. Well, it can't be wall because I need 2 letters before it. This is still really hard. All right, let's see what I can look up. What else can I look up? Sea wolves. Any acrosses are going to be particularly helpful, although I can just remove the first 2 letters of anything else. So, sea wolves, baseball. Erie, E-R-I-E. Like the Lake Erie, all right. Possibility. Word after long, before paper. Carved jewelry, scratch and save. All right. How about Padua? What is Padua? Oh, Padua is a city in Italy. So, what's part of me in Italian? Excusey or something? Perdonami. That doesn't fit. What else can we do? Mi scusi, maybe S-C-U-S-I. Apple shop. Store? App store. It's the app store. Skim off. It's going to be skim off, right? Spell out. So are we just not caring about the downs all being correct words? Replace the sod of. Re-turf. Spell out. Recite? Continental products. Programs in advance. I want this to be skim off the top. Wait, skim off the top does fit. Isn't that what I tried before and it didn't fit? Rue. I don't know. I don't know if this is right. Is there something that's commonly after Grand Ole? There's Grand Ole Opry. Country music's biggest stage. I mean, it fits. Studs. Scallions? MP, terrible storm. Oh boy. I'm having so much trouble with this one. Determined. I'll handle that. On me, maybe. Step with confidence. Stop slouching. Beat in competition. Just looking through the clues right now to see what I might be able to freeze something. Show that you think something isn't important. Chicago Bulls had a pair of them in the 1990s. Alaska Native. Inuit. No, that doesn't work. Inuit. It's not putt. I think I'm going to have to check her right now. Let's just do it. Oh, I have a few wrong things. Dory was wrong. Have you ever met a shark? Have you ever met a shark? Finding Nemo quote. Maybe it's Nemo then. Not on me, but it's on something. It's not sides. Newbie. Neophyte's a newbie. Shipwreck locales often. Locales probably ends in S. Celebratory events. Tests. Vests. Pests. Wests. Rests. I don't know. Fests. Something off. Steakhouse choice. Chicago Bulls had them. Stop slouching. Up. Maybe it ends in up. Straighten up. STRAGHT. Straighten up. Tore. Spun. Sped. Like you tore down the street, you sped. Step with confidence. I'll handle that. On me. It's not on me, though. Beat in competition. It's hard without the first two letters. Can't you have taken off the last two instead? Word after long or before paper. Possibility. Standard music equipment. Stereo? No. Wait, is Nemo spelled with an E or no? I'm going to check her again. It is with an E. Oh, stereo is EO. STEREO. Wait. Is that right? I think it is right. Okay. Scratch and save. Carved a part of a piece of jewelry. Word after paper. Is the E right? The E is right. Word after long or before paper. Long blank paper. Still can't figure these out. C's red. All right, Savannah antelope. Antelope, African antelopes. Kudu, eland. Could be eland. Large savanna and plains antelope. ELAND. Is that right? It is. Determined. Shoe polish brand. Pastors concerned. Parishes. Sees red. Subject studied. Okay. Subject studied with the help of telescopes. So, astronomy is what I was thinking. If that's an SE, it is an SE. I don't understand how we're shortening astronomy to SE something. So there must be a different subject. I don't know what it is. Sees red. Possibility. And quivers, shakes, strains, partner. There's not that much to look up. Alaskan native. Alaskan natives, native tribes. There's a lot. What ends in UT? Aleut. Aleut. So this is going to be an E then. We'll check it right away. Yeah. Did that help? Bit of fraternity party headgear. Chicago Bulls had a pair of them in the 1990s. I mean, Michael Jordan is like the big Chicago Bulls player. This was F. Steakhouse choice. Filet, maybe? The filet you want? Shipwreck locales. Shoals, maybe? Pete's. I don't know. Okay. Step with confidence. I'll handle that. Beat in competition. It's not on us, is it? No. It's not a U. And I tried an M here. A, E, I. On it. On it. Okay. Step with confidence. I don't know what this one is. Beat in competition. Bested, maybe? I don't know this one. Livestock event. Maybe it is tags. Let's see if it ends in tags. Cow tags, maybe? Not ear tags? Yeah, okay. What is this? Au revoir servers. Waitresses? Tesses. Show that you think something isn't important. Shrug it off. S-H-R-U-G-H. Rug it off. Okay. I'm here to help. Bit of fraternity party headgear. Freeze. Let's see if Google autocomplete does freeze-A. Freezeritas. That's all that comes up. Okay, never mind. Enter into a plot. Oh, no, because it's... Oh, freeze frame. Freeze frame, maybe. I forgot that we're missing the first two letters. How did I forget that? I don't know. Quivers. Traumas. No. Quivers. Quivers like we're quivering, like we're shaking, or quivers like what you take arrows out of. I don't know. Terrible storm. Hurricane. Studs. Is this an N? It just feels like it should be an N. It is. Like scallions, like rapscallions, maybe? Property owner subject to a legal claim. Replace on mound. Traveler's aid, familiarly. What kind of trunk is this? Some necklines. Maybe this is an S. Okay. Stesses. I don't know what the first two letters are. Some necklines. V's. Is it just V's? I said V-necks. Okay. Place on the mound. Traveler's aid informally. So what's it? When you rotate pictures, is there a phrase for that or something? Strains partner. I'm here to help. Look greedily. Ooh, what can this be? AG. How does this work? Look greedily. No idea. What are these shoe polish brands? Shoe polish brands. You know. Shoe polish. I should do list. Brand list. Shinola. So Inola. Ogle? I thought ogle had 2 G's. Guess I'm wrong. Shipping weight units. Determined. Dead set. Oh, some kind of hat? No idea. Enter into a plot? Enter into a plot. I don't know. Are we talking about maybe like going somewhere you're not supposed to go? Trespassing. There's no way that fits. I'm going to search strain and seed, strain and sprain, strain and stress. Okay, how about and strain? Seed and strain. No idea. Okay, I'm going to get more help from the article. I'm lost. Okay. The down answers need the first 2 letters. For example, studs is aliens, which is not a thing. If you borrow the first 2, borrow the first 2 letters from each down clue, add them to the beginning. Hold on. If you borrow the first 2 letters from each down clue and add them to the beginning, however, the answer becomes stallions. What do they mean by borrow? Okay, the down answers in Mr. Goldberg's puzzle need the first 2 letters of the associated clues in order to be complete. For example, the answer to the clue at 4 down, studs, is written aliens. If you borrow the first 2 letters from each down clue, oh, you borrow the first 2 letters from the down clue. Oh, so I do know what the first 2 letters are of all the down clues. BL, Blair, Anaheim, Angels. Oh, okay. So knowing the first 2 letters helps a lot. I did not figure that out. Spell out, specify. Gosh. Programs in advance, presets. Continental products are tires. Possibility is potential. See, I told you having the first letter helps. Scratch and save is scrimp. Carved part, so CA, cameo. Long-term term paper. Okay. C's red. C. SEE. C. This one I don't know. Oh, SETI? Search for extraterrestrial life? Huh. I thought studied would be like a university course or something, but I guess it's just they do studies. Okay. Let's see. What's this one? Replace on the mound is that doesn't really help me. Traveler's aid is TR. I don't know. Maybe a trip something. Tempest. Property owner. The Leany, maybe? Is this right? Yeah, okay. Relieve. You relieve the pitcher. Not interested. Oh, this is relieve is spelled this way. I pass. It's really hard because I can't visualize, but oh, I can see this RE. Traveler's aid. So trip. I don't know what this is. Trip C, trip T. Common street name, probably Elm. Wait, what is this? Steamer trunk. Okay. So what is this? Triple A. Oh, triple A. That was going to be trip something. Okay. Strain's partner is strain and maybe stress? Stress and strain? Okay. Oh, trembles. Wait. Quivers. That doesn't fit. Tremors. Enter into a plot. And I'm here to help. Use me. Use me. Oh, tremors is an O. That helps. Entomb. Entomb. Three peats. Three peats. A beer hat. Okay, I finished. Ooh, okay. If I'd figured out that okay, I mean, maybe I didn't read this close enough. What each down answer needs from its clue in order to make sense. Oh, I didn't read this carefully enough. Well, to be fair, when the article explained it, I didn't understand it either until I like really, really thought about it. So something just didn't click for me. I mean, in retrospect, it's a perfect description. So I don't know where that block in my head was, but I mean, once I knew what the first two letters of every down clue was, it was much easier to solve them. Okay. Really impressive setting, but really tough puzzle to get into. Okay, well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.